be here, Shanee. Thank you, Roxanne. Thank you. I am Tanisha Shanee, and I have a very unique story as to how God came into my life. Most people, they have moments when they're walking down the street, but mine's actually happened when one night, on October 15, 2012, I stood on a scale. And you're probably saying, a scale? Yes, to weigh myself. And here I was, 27 years old, and I was a PhD candidate, making over $80,000, homeowner since I was 22, and I found myself at my unhealthiest weight. What was that weight? I don't know, because I received 2 letters. OL indicated I was over the limit of the scale's capacity. I still had the box, so all I know is that on that night, I weighed over 350 pounds. And at that moment, despite the fact that I was not a diabetic, I did not have high blood pressure, I knew it was time to do something. And in the past, I tried everything, because I was always a big girl, right? From a little girl, chubby, and I tried Weight Watchers numerous times. I attempted e-diets, which was like Nutrisystem, they deliver your food. I had people make my foods for me, my mother. I did the protein shake, Slim Fast, you name it, I tried it. I attempted to get weight loss surgery, not once, but 2 times. And I was denied. And what I realized was that God sent an angel in disguise of that surgeon. That surgeon looked at me at 300 pounds and told me, I don't know why, but for some reason I feel as though you don't need this surgery. And here I am at 300 pounds thinking this surgeon is racist. I thought maybe he did not. I thought maybe he did not know who I was. I thought maybe he just did not want to operate on me. And he said, no, I don't know why my spirit is telling me you don't need this. And that was about 2 years prior to that whole ordeal. So that night, I did something that I've never done before. I was not raised in church. My mother did not take us to church, although she was raised in church, but we're not going to talk about her right now. Okay? And I did something, and I just started crying. And next thing you know, I felt led to start praying. And I said, God, I need you. Like, it was a sincere, a genuine, I felt it in my spirit, and I just cried out, and I said, God, I need you. I need you right now. For some reason, I've tried it all, but I've never tried you. And that night, God said, give me a chance. And I said, I don't know what I'm hearing, but I'm about to do something a little bit different. And I went to the supermarket that night, and I got a bottle of water, 2 grapefruits, some chicken breast, and a bag of salad. And I said, here I am, a Monday night. I got up Tuesday morning, I started. So fast forward, 362 days later, I lost 100 pounds. And I said, okay, thank you. And it didn't dawn on me until I did an interview with, I think it was Everyday Health. My story has been featured in multiple publications, and they asked me, how did you do it? And the first thing that came out of my mouth was, God did it. And they were like, okay, but that's great. So what did you do? And I said, God did it. And they were like, and I mean, it just hit me for the first time, and I actually reflected. He said, what you did was you activated and you invited me into your life. You opened up the door. You called out on me. You said, I need you. So I came. I came in a way that you have never, ever, you probably would have never imagined if you did not have that moment. I knew it was meant for you to experience that, because I knew at that point that no matter what, Weight Watchers had nothing on me. I can do all things. And I sat there, and God started to just lead me to the Word. And I'm like, here I am reading the Bible on my phone. Sorry, Shanee. I still, I have like 4 Bibles, and I'm just like, I need the phone. And I'm going through the Bible, and God is like, he's like, I'm going to send you to different scriptures about why I intend for all my children to be healthy. When God created earth, don't you know he already made everything that we needed? If we go back to the first book, Genesis, chapter 1, God said, I am going to spread the seeds. Not in one region, not in one city. He said across the earth, because those foods are going to help you. And what we don't realize, and the young lady for the makeup artist, she said it. Our food is going to replenish us. Our food actually heals us. So when God started to speak to me more over the years, God said, yes, I am a healer. I am. He said, but I actually intended for all of my children to be healthy. He said, I didn't want them to have diabetes. I didn't want them to have high blood pressure. I didn't want them to experience obesity. I did not want that. I knew it was going to happen. So I had to show them by sending you. And I said, but why me? Here I am, a girl from Brooklyn. Why's my story the different story? Why did you lead me to eat more of your food? Eat more greens and carrots and drink water and want to walk. I said to someone the other day, people always say, I don't want to walk. And they're believers. I said, well, Jesus walked. What, you don't understand? Let me tell you how this worked. No, but Jesus walked. So one day God said, walk. And I had to walk from West 24th Street in Manhattan to Brooklyn, to Hoyt Street. And God said, now you can get on the train. And I was like, God is funny. I said, you real funny. But I did it. God put me on the treadmill, and God said, run. I'm 300 pounds. I'm like, God, you know I have asthma. He said, run. And I ran. I didn't have an asthma attack. I did not need that asthma pump. Do you know that I have not had an asthma attack, knock on wood, in over 3 years? Okay? I started this journey in 2012. It's 2017. When I tell people my story, all they want to know is, so what did you eat? I ate God's food. I eat God's food every day. When God gives me the taste for something a little bit different, I even question it. I'm like, well, hold on, God, should we eat this fried chicken today? And God is like, go ahead, I will allow you. God said, invite me to your plate. Before I ate my plate, God said, what did you say to me? Every time I pray, I say, God, give me the will to eat this food. I'm going to eat it in your will. I'm not going to eat it in mine. I'm going to eat it in yours. Because when I eat it in yours, that means I have invited God to sit right next to me. And God is going to tell me when to stop. So when people say, let's pray over the food, yes, we need to pray over the food. But then we have to also invite God to say, stand right next to me. And you tell me when to stop. You tell me when I've had enough. And people get mad at me when I go out. They're like, you wasting food? I said, no, I'm going to pack that bag. And I'm going to be a blessing to someone. And I will walk until I find a homeless person. And I will say, I'm going to pass this blessing on to you. Because God said you had enough. No matter what it is. And I continue with that mindset. I understand that every day, that even if I don't want to, I have to. I understand that the story that ended up being 350 was the story of pain, depression, suicide. It was anger, bad relationships, abusive relationship, being an overachiever. All of that equaled 350 pounds. And God says, so now I'm going to change the story. Because as you're releasing the weight, I don't tell people I lost the weight. I release the weight. Because when I lose the weight, that means I can find it. And God said, we're not going to find it again. So we're going to release it. We're going to let it go. So as I continue with this journey, I said, you know what, God? What else are you trying to have me do? God said, I need you to tell me something. Everyone that's a diabetic, everyone that has hypertension, you do not have it because your grandmother had it. You have it because you are a part of a generational curse. Amen. And the generational curse has not allowed God into their health for years. I wish I had a box somewhere. But right now, how I always feel, we have a box. And that's the box that we go to just when we need God. On a scale of 1 to 10, we call on God when it's an 8, 9, or 10. And we think that, oh, in my willpower, I can handle this. I can do this. God said, no, I want to be a part of every aspect of your life. I want to be the part, not just you waking up, but should I have this coffee today? Should I drink this water today, Father? Should I walk left or should I go right? Should I eat this? Should I eat that? Should I make this phone call? Should I not? God said, allow me into every aspect of your life and I'm going to change your entire mind. Okay? We don't understand that. We don't want God to be a part of it because we want to sit and say, well, this is the way that God made me. Someone said that to me and I said, God didn't make me 350 pounds. That was my decision. That was decisions that I made. And when I turned and I opened up those doors and I invited God in, because he said, seek him and he was going to lead you. And people forget that. I go to churches and I ask, I would like to share my story. And they're like, so what are you selling? I said, I'm not selling anything. I want to share testimony. Don't you know I have pastors tell me, my members don't need that. What? Jesus. Someone said, did you have weight loss surgery? I said, no. Do you know what God said to me about weight loss surgery? God said, when I created each one of you, you are a masterpiece. He purposely made sure that every arm went where it was, the lung is where it's at, everything, he orchestrated that. He pretty much said, we are all masterpiece. So when we go in and we start to alter his masterpiece, what are we actually saying? We're saying that it was not a masterpiece in the first place. That means that we're saying God is not actually perfect. So when I had that reality, I said, oh, that's why you told Dr. Jacob to tell me not to have this surgery. Got it. Makes sense. So I share that. So when people tell me I need the surgery, no. You need to invite God into your life. You need to invite God into your health. Every time you go to that doctor's appointment, you need to pray that the blood work comes back so that you do not need another prescription. God says, my food is going to heal your body. My food is going to go through your bloodstream and it's going to give you the proper healing so that you can live the life that I want you to live. There are so many of us not living our purpose because we're living illness. People who are supposed to be called to global platforms are not there because when God says, get on that plane and go, you have a dialysis appointment. Your heart is too bad, so you can't get on a plane. But they need you there tomorrow. It's even a $5,000 check attached to it. You can't go because you're sick. God said, that's not what I intended. God said, yes, you can come to the altar. I can heal you 100%. But after I heal you, what are you going to do after that? What's going to change after that? What are you going to actually do on a day-to-day basis? If I told you to drink only water, will you do it? If I told you to only eat these green vegetables, would you eat them? And would you actually do these things after I heal you? And most of us will say, no. It's nasty. I don't like it. Water is gross. I didn't like water. And like the young lady said, you look at that bottle over there, I have lemon and lime to make that water taste pretty good. Okay? But this is something I understand. And this is the reason why when God said, I'm going to call you to stand before those and tell them why I need to be a part of their health. Do you know I ran away from that? And I understand now. I understand why this is so necessary. I know that this is what I was supposed to do. This is the reason why that experience on October 15, 2012 will never, ever, ever leave my mind. It made me who I am today. And everything prior to that made me who I am today as well. But we all have to understand we have a testimony. But God needs you to tell that testimony. He don't need you going around jump around singing and you passing out. Having an attack. That's not what I want. So if you know in your heart that you are tired of all those doctor's appointments, spending thousands of dollars a year on medication, on top of medication, and you're going to all these appointments, God is saying, come to me. Open up that door. Allow me in. Do something different. I got something better than Weight Watchers. He said, I didn't call it Garden of Eden. I didn't call it Garden of McDonald's. I called it Garden of Eden. So eat my food. Give me a chance. So I hope tonight, well, it's now night. Hope tonight that this message has helped you, has inspired you. That even if you are at a healthy weight, because it's not just about the weight. Unhealthy people are at any weight. Take that chance and say, God, I need you. I need you to be a part of every aspect of my life. And I am sorry for not allowing you into my health. I know how important it is. I know what you can do. I hear you, Lord. And just understand, the moment that you call on him, he's going to start wiping away that taste for those Pringles, for those Twinkies, for Chinese food, for the McDonald's. It's going to go away. And God is going to replace it with his foods. Amen. He's going to say, even when you think it's too expensive, I'm going to direct you to the sales. Amen. I'm going to take you to where it's actually a little bit cheaper. I'm going to make a way for someone. I've had people sow into me, and people, next thing you know, they didn't know I didn't have money. And now I had enough money to go to the healthy foods and get my foods that I needed for the week. So God makes a way. I can tell you more testimony about, I know we ain't got that kind of time, Roxanne needs to come up. But I just truly wanted to share that tonight. I hope that this helps you. I hope that it opens up your eyes just a little bit. And if there's anything, I would love to be a part of your journey. Because I know it's a mindset. Yes. It's truly a mindset. God is like, I get it. But this is the reason why he says, do not conform to society. Allow me to transform your mindset. And when I read that scripture, that completely made me understand what happened that night. So I would like for the raffles. Who has the raffles? So in addition to me being an inspirational speaker, I'm not a motivational speaker. I say inspirational because I say motivation, people read things and then they can just tell it back to you. Inspiration comes from their own personal experience. And I'm also an author. So I wrote 2 books, and I would like to raffle one of my books, Transition to a Healthier You, which is about my personal journey. And then I also do a healthy lifestyle, Heal Thy Body masterclass. And that's what God is saying, raffle also a membership for that. It's a 4-week program. And I want to give someone in here a copy, an ability to join, to sow into that, so that you can have an opportunity to see what God can do for you. So the first raffle is going to be for the book. Now the book, I don't have a copy. I have to do the whole republishing. So we are going to make sure that you get a copy. So please make sure you come to me so I can get your mailing address. Number 29. Number 29, yes. So come give me a hug, and I'm going to get your info. Okay, thank you. All right, next one is for the Heal Thy Body, Healing for Purpose Masterclass, and that is number 50. Number 50? Yes, come on down. So also, I have to get your information, and just want to give you a hug. If anyone else is interested in learning more, you can see me. I have flyers. But like I said, it's a 4-week online program, interactive. Go through the whole process. It is a faith-based program. So everything that God has set into me for my last 4+ years on this journey, I pour into you. And if you're interested, anyone that signs up this weekend here will receive 60% off from the actual price. And you can also see me about the book information. So I thank you, Shanee. I thank you for allowing me this opportunity, and thank you guys. Have an amazing weekend. Have a blessed night.
Awesome. And that was Lady Tanisha with her journey